water mobile training unit, 28-foot trailer that we built or bought and customized to take around the state to help train water operators at systems below 3,300 population. The funding for the trailer was actually purchased by the Colorado Primacy Agency. They provided the funding through the ERG grant from the EPA. For the past 3 years, we've averaged about 2 trainings a week, somewhere in the state of Colorado with systems below 3,300. We've got a lot of equipment that's been donated to us. Some of it we've had to buy. We used the funding from the ERG program to purchase it. We can set up in here to do hands-on, classroom. Pretty much the first year we would go to a system and ask them what they needed help with and set up a class to help them out with that. The past year we've been doing a class, or 3 classes actually, on distribution byproducts. Disinfection and disinfection byproducts, distribution operation and distribution management. We also use this as a mobile response unit. If a system has a problem, needs help, we're more than anxious to go out and help them out. Filter put together by Innovative Water Technologies. They're manufacturing facilities located in Rocky Ford, Colorado. It's a self-contained ultrafiltration unit. It's solar powered. You can set one up in about, well, between 20 minutes and an hour from crate to actually having water. It's completely self-contained. If you have a water source, you put the intake hose in the water source. It produces 5,000 gallons a day of bacteriologically safe drinking water. This was donated to us by Innovative Water Technologies. When we got the filter, our executive director asked Jack Barker with Innovative Water Technologies if there was a way to hook the solar panel to the trailer. When the filter wasn't being used, we could use the solar panel to power the trailer for emergency response. And Innovative Water Technologies told us that if we would bring the trailer over for a week, they would put a solar panel on the trailer. And they've done that, complete with a toolbox and mast. The solar panel stores in the trailer when it's not being used. When we need it, it will provide 480 watts of power. We have a 2,000 watt inverter that allows us to power computers and lab equipment inside the trailer. You know, the lights to help make sure that the situation gets handled.
Second generation trailer for us. The first one we had just a 500 gallon poly tank with a pump capable of doing 60 pounds of pressure and about 10-15 gallon a minute flow. We had the need for something that could do a little more, so we went with this one here, and obviously we made a lot of changes. This one here has two 250 gallon stainless steel tanks. It has a control panel that allows us to control the high service pump with a VFD. We have the ability to chlorinate and dechlorinate the system. This particular pump can do 100 psi with flows of 35 to 40 gallons a minute, and then based off the pump curve, if we get down to that 50 psi range, we can get 45, 50, 55 gallon a minute through the system. What I do normally when I get to a system and I hook up to a fire hydrant when I'm doing leak detection is when I get my tanks about half full, I'll do a chlorine residual, and if I'm somewhere around 1.5 parts per million, Then what I do, since I have the ability to chlorinate, I will raise that level to about 1.9 leaving the trailer. This trailer does record all pressures and flows, and when we are hooked to a fire hydrant, we are actually looking for zero flow into an area. If we don't find zero flow, we will start checking the houses and see if somebody's maybe got a sprinkler on, washing clothes. If there's nobody home, we will start shutting service line valves down and track it down that way. And if we find it's on the main line or service line, then we will come back later with listening equipment. I happen to have a Fisher leak detector that I use when we do that. But like I say, and I can adjust the pressure automatically. If I want to go increase the pressure an extra 5 pounds for whatever reason, we can just go in there and it's that simple. We use, in this particular chemical tank here, well, I usually just pour standard bleach, 5.25% chlorine. I do have the ability, like I did down in Dakota Dunes, I have an inlet on the inlet side of the pump. I have the ability to hook up direct off a tanker, or in their case I used hooked up to a 300-gallon tank with 12.5% chlorine and was able to use that and pump direct into the system.
Now this is a trailer for Arkansas Rural Water Emergency Response. We have in here the small generators, and you see on the board here we have big generators as well. We have variable frequency drives, pumps. We also use this in case of emergencies. We can actually sleep in the trailer, have radio system set up, and this can be a command center for where we're at in Arkansas. And we've had in the state of Louisiana 3 times for hurricanes. But we have mainly the small equipment goes in the trailer and small tools and equipment, and then we pull the big units behind it. Mainly been used for tornadoes, hurricanes, and ice storms.